Welcome to our 2024 New Year's Challenge. Today's class is a yoga class. Hey friends, it's Kait here. Thanks so much for joining me today. Can you believe we're already in our third week of this challenge this year? As a reminder, our monthly theme is energy, creating excitement, motivation, just being so proud of ourselves for showing up and doing as much or as little as whatever works for us. Now, if this is the first class you're seeing, you can of course go back to video number 1. I'll put a link up there, but know that every class is standalone, so you can start from here or return to this video in particular if it felt really good to you. This is a standing yoga class that is specifically for our upper body, our chest, our neck, our shoulders. This is a good one that's really gonna wake up the body when we're feeling nice and kind of curled in, maybe from when we first wake up. We also will do a little bit of lower body work. We're getting into a chair pose a few times, so don't worry, lower body will still get some love. No props are needed whatsoever. Simply roll out your mat. Let's get started. Let's start standing on our mat in whatever place feels best. Hands down by our side, shoulders relaxed, ears high. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable with that. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. Again, great big inhale. Let it go. One more time. And relax. Let the chin fall to the chest. Pause. Maybe flutter the eyes open if you want to. Roll your right ear to right shoulder, looking forward as you do. Think about lifting the left ear up, pressing the left shoulder down. Roll the chin back down to chest. Same thing, other side. Ear up, shoulder down. Take that small half circle, back and forth. No hurry. Just waking up the neck. This time, as your ear rolls over to the right, pause, keep it there. Stretch your left hand further away, like someone is physically pulling the wrist away. Try flexing the hand, pushing the heel of the hand away. Try bringing the fingers in towards your wrist, pushing the wrist away. Does one feel better than the other? Would you rather just have a blade? Find a shape that feels good, and 3 times point your nose down to your shoulder. Rotate, look forward again. Point your nose down to the shoulder. Rotate, look forward again. Last time, point the nose to your shoulder, pause. Really pull your chin towards the shoulder, big breath. Relax the hand, roll your chin back down to chest. Left ear to left shoulder, pause. Stretch the arm out and away. It's like someone's pulling it, and we'll start that flexion and extension of the wrist, just moving through your range of motion. You can always pause and stop with the hand in a shape that's different than mine. Remember, our bodies are different. It's not about a perfect Instagram perfect pose. It's finding what feels good for you. Now again, hold the wrist in a spot that does feel extra sensational, extra nice. Full big inhale, exhale, point your nose down to your shoulder. Rotate, look forward to me. Point the nose down. Rotate, look forward. Last time. Hold, stretch the arm further away. Relax the hand, roll the chin to chest. Bring your gaze upright. Take both hands high overhead. Wrap the ribs in, push down into your feet, lift up higher. Grab hold of your right wrist, stretch it up to the sky, bend the knees, and lean over to your left. Think about fanning open the ribs, maybe growing longer from your right hip to your bottommost rib, over to your shoulders, and finally out the entire length of the arm. Let that go. Reach both hands up, lift and grab your left wrist, pull it up, a little bend, and lean over. Slowly release, both hands lift high, hands behind the head, elbows wide. Take a little twist right and left. Now you can keep the knees straight. I like to bend them a little. I find I'm able to concentrate on twisting from the sternum, from my belly button more, rather than letting the hips kind of wiggle wobble. Bring yourself back to center when you're ready. Standing tall, flip the palms, bring that down. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see me. You don't have to. You can face whatever direction you want. Feet will stay hip distance. I want us to sit back into a chair pose, beginning to wake up our hips, our lower body a little. Now remember, this is a place where often I see the Beyonce booty arching the back. We want to pull the navel in. Think about your sitting bones reaching towards the back of the mat. Hug your inner arms towards your ears or towards your cheeks, maybe if they're not quite up to your ears like mine aren't. Take a full big inhale, sit a little deeper, and then push into your legs, into your feet. Stand tall and straight. Inhale, sit back, find your chair pose. Exhale, squeeze your thud as you rise up. Inhale, sit back, find your chair pose. Stand tall and straight. Last time, sit back into your chair pose, hold. Now, palms are facing one another. I want you to flip the palms and try and lift them up to the sky without caving the chest in. Flip the palms so they face down and maybe even out and away from the body. Take that range of motion through your arms a few times. Once more. And then let the hands once again face one another. Sit a little deeper, stand tall, stand straight, hands by your side. Shoulders back, ears high. Both hands reach to the sky. Again, grab hold of your right wrist, pull it up, and a big side stretch. Think about pushing down further into your right foot. Let that go. Both hands lift up equally, and then grab the left wrist, pull it up, lean over. Let that go. Flip the palms, bring them down by the sides. Reach both hands out in a way. I want you to drop your left hand lower than your right. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. If we cannot reach for our shoulders, make I Dream a Genie arms, stacking the forearms right on top of one another. Now, if you're holding on to your shoulders like I am, I'm pulling my shoulders away so I can make space to the back of my body. Start to circle your elbows or your forearms. We might feel a little silly doing this, but it's one of my favorite shoulder stretches. Reverse other direction. Pause. If we have the range of motion, could you press the backs of your hands together or wrap for our eagle arms? Notice what's going on in the low body. Even though we're focused on upper body, squeeze your thud, lift out of the waist, keep the body working. Try to take your hands a little bit higher and see if you can pull the hands away from the face. Bring them closer. Pull it a little away from the face. Bring it closer. Last time, a little bit away. Take a breath. Release the hands. Shake it out. Sit back in your chair pose. Navel to spine, chest open. Flip the palms so they're facing down. I want you to push the hands back by the hips, separating the shoulders, navel up and in. Hands are lifting up, back behind you. Inhale, stand tall. Stretch the arms up. Again, sink yourself back into your chair. Maybe bending the knees deeper. Do you feel a little stretch for your calves? Maybe it's more in your lower back or your hips even. That's okay. Stand tall, stand straight. Last time, I'm waving my hands through water, through peanut butter, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the navel up and in. Stand tall, stand straight, pause. Let the palms flip and face one another. Let's do our side body stretch again. Grab the right wrist, pull it up, lean over. Let it go. Grab the left wrist, pull it up, lean over. Let it go. Take the hands out in front of you. This time, drop the right hand lower, hug, hug, or stack, whatever feels better. And we'll start by circling the elbows, just allowing movement to move, allowing your shoulders to move, allowing movement to happen. Reverse opposite direction. We can stay here. We might try to take our half bind or our full bind. Not everyone can do it, it's a-okay. See if you can lift the elbows up. Even if you don't have the clasp, it's a-okay. Try to pull it away from the face. Bring it back in. Pull it away. Bring it back in. Last time. Release. Shake it out. Sit back down into your chair, navel up and in. Take the hands out to either a little T or the hands to the hips, whatever feels best. Pick up your right heel. Push it down. Again, pick up your right heel. Push it down. This time, pick up the heel, pause. Stand tall and straight, lifting up and out of the waist. Push down into an imaginary table. Could you lift the leg out in front of you? Let's just check on how our balance is feeling today. I know this is an upper body class, but our upper body is working hard. Our posture is still holding us up here, even while we try to lift the leg. Set it back down, sink down into your chair pose, pause, navel up and in. Hands out to our T, broaden across the chest, pick up your left heel, push it down. Almost imagine there's gum underneath your foot. It's hard to lift it up. We get that nice range of motion, little stretch there for the foot. This time, pick it up. Start to stand tall and straight. Squeeze your thigh hard on your right side, broaden across the chest. Can you float the foot up? If we wiggle wobble, that means we're working hard. It's okay. Set the foot down if you need to. Keep lifting up and out of the waist. Remember, chest is still working. Set the foot down. Again, let's sit back in our chair, hold. Take the hands out in front of you. Drop the left hand lower than the right. Again, hug, hug. Could we take our half or full bind here in our chair? This is a little extra big. I want us, this will feel a little funky, it's okay. Bend the knees deeper and then round the back. Try to pull your elbows towards your belly button. Really allow the shoulder blades to separate. And again, this is fine if we're holding our elbows or we have our genie arms. Take a full big inhale. Release whatever clasp you have. Drop into a forward fold. Head is heavy. Allow your belly to melt onto the top of the thighs. Bend the knees as deeply as you need to. Tuck the tail. Roll yourself all the way up to standing. Standing tall and straight, ears lift high. Sit back into your chair pose. Take the arms down in front of you. Drop the right hand lower. Give yourself a hug, hug. Are we staying here? Are you in a genie? Do you want to take your full or half bind? Pause wherever you're at for a moment. Really engage your tummy. Send the sitting bones further back. Full big inhale. And then exhale, a little forward fold of just the upper body. We're not dropping all the way down, but pulling the elbows towards the pubic bone, tucking the pubic bone so we open up our back, really allowing the shoulder blades to separate, maybe pulling the hands a little away from the face. Release your bind, your grip, drop into your forward fold. Sway the hips, nod the head, do your thing. Slow that down, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Shoulders down, head high. Pause for a moment here. Close the eyes. Feel your chest so open. Feel yourself feeling tall and proud. Sometimes just a little posture work can help us grow an inch or two taller. Great big inhale. Big sigh out. Big deep inhale. Let it go. Last time. And release. Seal the lips. Slow the breath. Calm your mind. With every inhale you take, bring a sense of pride, of gratitude. Bring a feeling of just excitement for everything you accomplished. One final breath together. Let it go. A bow of your chin to chest, and as always, a pat on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class. I cannot wait to see you again in the next video in our challenge. Thanks for coming.